today to read you a fun story, and I think it's a good one because it goes with what you're learning about this week. Eggs. The book is called An Extraordinary Egg. Okay? By looking at our cover, can you predict or have a guess of what our story is going to be about? From the title, we hear the word egg, so we probably think it might have something to do with an egg. Some animals, maybe. Maybe whatever this animal is sitting on. I don't know what. Maybe we'll see this again in the book. I think we do see that picture again in the book. Maybe we'll learn more about it. So here we go. An Extraordinary Egg by Leo Lionni. An Extraordinary Egg. On Pebble Island, there lived 3 frogs, Marilyn, August, and one who was always somewhere else. So I think this is Marilyn and August. That one's name was Jessica, the one who was somewhere else. Jessica was full of wonder. She would go for long walks way to the other side of Pebble Island and return at the end of the day shouting, "Look what I found!" And even if it was nothing but an ordinary little pebble, she would say, "Isn't it extraordinary?" But Marilyn and August were never impressed. So let's talk about that word extraordinary. Do you know what that means? Kind of means that it's outstanding or amazing or awesome. So she was really impressed or really happy with what she finds. But the other frogs, not so impressed. One day, in a mound of stones, she found one that stood out from all the others. It was perfect, white like the snow and round like the full moon on a midsummer night. Even though it was almost as big as she was, Jessica decided to bring it home. Do you see it? White as snow and round like the full moon, it said. I wonder what Marilyn and August will say when they see this, she thought as she rolled the beautiful stone to the small inlet where the 3 of them lived. She's rolling it away, her extraordinary find. "Look what I found," she shouted triumphantly. "A huge pebble." Oh, we haven't talked about that. What is a pebble? A pebble is like a rock or a stone. This time, Marilyn and August were truly astonished. "That is not a pebble," said Marilyn, who knew everything about everything. "It's an egg, a chicken egg." "A chicken egg? How do you know it's a chicken egg?" asked Jessica, who had never even heard of chickens. Marilyn smiled. "There are some things you just know." A few days later, the frogs heard a strange noise coming from the egg. They watched in amazement as the egg cracked and out crawled a long, scaly creature that walked on 4 legs. "See," exclaimed Marilyn, "I was right. It is a chicken." "A chicken!" they all shouted. The chicken took a deep breath, grunted, and gave each of the amazed frogs a look and said in a small, raspy voice, "Where is the water?" "Straight ahead," the frogs cried out excitedly. Now, the chicken threw herself into the water and the frogs dove in after her. To their surprise, the chicken was a good swimmer, and fast too, and she showed them new ways to float and paddle. They had a wonderful time together and played from sunup till sundown, and it went on for many days. So the friends are all having fun in the water with their new friend. Then one day, when Jessica was somewhere else, like she always is, August and Marilyn saw a commotion in the water below them. Someone was in trouble. Quickly, the chicken dove into the dark pool. August and Marilyn were frightened. So they're looking, there's something happening down in the pool of water. After a few long moments, the chicken reappeared carrying Jessica. "I'm all right," she called. "I got tangled in the weeds, but the chicken saved me." From that day on, Jessica and her rescuer, that's what she called him because he saved her from the water, were inseparable friends. Wherever Jessica went, the chicken went too. They traveled all over the island. They went to Jessica's secret thinking place. I think this is her secret thinking place. She looks like she's thinking. And to the Great Pebble Monument. Didn't we see this picture on the front of the book? Remember? This is called a Pebble Monument. A monument is like a special place where you display things, or it's a really grand place. Okay, so he's up on the Pebble Monument. One day, they went to a place where Jessica had never been before. A red and blue bird flew down from a tree. "Oh, there you are," said the bird when he saw the chicken. "Your mother's been looking all over for you. Come, I'll take you to her." They followed the bird for a very long time. They walked and they walked. They walked under the warm sun and the cool moon. And then they came upon the most extraordinary creature they have ever saw. Oh my gosh, who do you think it is? Let's see who this extraordinary creature is. It was asleep, but when it heard the little chicken shout, "Mother!" it slowly opened one eye, smiled an enormous smile, and in a voice as gentle as the whispering grass said, "Come here, my sweet little alligator." And the little chicken happily climbed onto the mother's nose. "Now it's time for me to go," said Jessica. "I'll miss you very much, little chicken. Come visit us soon and bring your mother too." Jessica could not wait to tell Marilyn and August what had happened. And as she neared the inlet, she shouted, "Guess what I found?" And she told them all about it. And do you know what that mother chicken said to her baby? Jessica asked them. She called her my sweet little alligator. "Alligator?" said Marilyn. "What a silly thing to say." And the three frogs couldn't stop laughing. The end. Why were those frogs laughing so hard? Was it because this is really not a chicken? It's an alligator, and they just think everything that comes from an egg is a chicken? Very silly egg story. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, friends. See you again soon.